I couldn't believe my eyes when her message popped up on my phone. Going on a little trip with someone special. Hope you're okay, face blowing a kiss. My hands froze around my coffee cup, my mind racing. At first, I thought it was a joke, some cruel attempt at humor, but the truth hit me like a punch in the gut. It wasn't a joke. She had sold my engagement ring. The one I had picked out with care. The one that symbolized every plan, every promise, every dream we had shared. And she was using that money to fly halfway across the country to be with her ex. The betrayal was immediate, visceral, and consuming. I remembered the morning she came home, unusually cheerful, her bag unusually light. She smiled at me, that same smile I had fallen in love with, and said, "I need to handle some things today. Don't wait up." That was it. No explanation, no hesitation. But something in the way she avoided my eyes set off alarms I tried to ignore. At first, I brushed it off, convinced I was overthinking. After all, we had been planning our wedding, picking venues, tasting cakes, and imagining a future together. But now, the truth was undeniable. Every lie she had told, every excuse she had spun, had led to this moment. The text arrived mid-afternoon. "Flying out tomorrow. Can't wait. Don't worry, it's just a short trip, winking face. My chest tightened. I felt the hollow weight of emptiness where trust had once been. I stared at the screen, remembering the countless nights she had promised me forever, the whispered confessions of love, the planning for a life together. And now, all of it was shattered because she had decided her past was more important than our future. I didn't respond immediately. I couldn't. Anger and disbelief collided, making my thoughts scatter. I replayed our last conversation over and over in my mind, searching for a clue, a warning I should have seen. Nothing. She had been meticulous, calculating, charming, and utterly convincing. She had lied with a skill that left no trace of guilt. And yet, I could feel the truth radiating from her message. She wanted me to know. She wanted me to feel it. I made a decision then, a quiet but resolute choice. She had underestimated me. She thought I would beg, plead, or chase after her. But she had forgotten one crucial detail. I had always paid attention, even when I seemed naive. I went straight to the jewelry shop, heart hammering in my chest, and asked for records of recent transactions. The clerk's hesitant glance confirmed my suspicion. Yes, my ring, the one that symbolized years of dreams, had been sold for cash, and the money had been withdrawn just days before her trip. Every step she had taken was documented, and the evidence was now in my hands. I didn't call her. I didn't send a message. I didn't give her the satisfaction of knowing how devastated she had made me feel. Instead, I began my own plan. I tracked her flight, the hotel reservation, even the restaurant she had bragged about on social media. Each detail made my resolve sharper, my mind clearer. This wasn't just about anger anymore. It was about reclaiming the dignity she had tried to steal with her selfishness. The day she left, I sat by the window, watching her taxi drive away. Her laughter carried faintly on a video call she had sent to a friend. She thought she was free, untouchable, untethered. But she didn't know that freedom had a price, and that the price would be exposure, accountability, and the shattering of the fantasy she had tried to escape into. I didn't wait long. With the records in hand, I contacted the ex. A few carefully worded messages later, I had made sure the truth of her actions would reach him. The betrayal, the theft, the deceit. I didn't sugarcoat it. She needed the consequences to be as real as the pain she had inflicted on me. I watched as the ex's responses came in, shock, disbelief, and eventually confrontation. The carefully constructed escape she had planned was collapsing from the inside out. Meanwhile, back home, I changed the locks, removed her belongings, and erased her presence from every corner of my life. Photos were tucked away, messages deleted, memories filed under lessons learned. I wasn't bitter. Not entirely, but I was done. The person who had shared my dreams, my plans, my heart, had proven incapable of honor, loyalty, or respect. And so I reclaimed my life, piece by piece, leaving behind only the knowledge that she had underestimated me entirely. When she returned, I ignored her calls and texts. I didn't need to speak. She could see the emptiness where love had once been, feel the distance she had created. and know that her choices had consequences far greater than a stolen ring or a short trip. Her audacity had been punished not by confrontation, but by indifference, the cold, unyielding silence of someone who had finally seen through the lies and refused to be drawn back in. The engagement ring was gone, yes, but its absence became a symbol of survival rather than loss. It reminded me that some betrayals are too blatant to ignore, too intentional to forgive, and too revealing to forget. And in the end, I realized that the betrayal wasn't just about a ring. It was about a life built on trust that she had chosen to destroy. But I had survived, stronger and wiser, unshaken by her arrogance. She had her trip, her ex, her fleeting thrill. I had my dignity, my clarity, and the unshakable truth that some endings are the beginning of everything you actually deserve. She sold my engagement ring to go on a trip with her ex, and she had the nerve to text me, but I didn't respond. Not because I didn't feel the sting, not because it didn't hurt, but because I had already won the only victory that mattered. I refused to let her destruction define me, and I walked away from her lies with my head held high, leaving her with nothing but the truth she had tried to hide from everyone.